everybody, this is EB the YouTube Poop Master here, and why am I so hypered up? Is because you guys are going to be getting a third upload today on July 20th. Today, you guys, I have finally sat down and I watched the new episode of SpongeBob on KissCartoon.com, Sandy's Nutmare, and I got some really bad things I have to say about this episode. I saw the episode not a few hours ago on KissCartoons.com with the full audio on, and let me tell you guys my thoughts about this episode. I really didn't like it. That's all I can tell you guys. So let me tell you guys my review of the episode. So yeah, Sandy's Nutmare was actually one of the episodes that I never heard of. So yeah, the episode starts out, the introduction. It shows SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy in Sandy's house eating Krabby Patties, right? They're eating it, and then Patrick was being childish, say, "Hey, watch this." A hole pops up from his bowl, and then he plopped Krabby Patties into his head, and he ate it. SpongeBob and Sandy thought it was funny, so they laughed at it. Is the creators purposely making SpongeBob and Sandy laugh at childish jokes? I mean, there's nothing funny about that. That's not funny. What's funny is watching McJuggerNugget Psycho series. That's funny. Not watching Patrick plopping burgers into his head. And that's when SpongeBob and Sandy saw the last Krabby Patty. Mine. Their hands kept piling on top of each other, and then they wanted to fight for it. So they went karateing. Yes, I'm actually pretty impressed that they actually brought back their karateing duos again, like in the older episodes. So, yeah, SpongeBob and Sandy started doing karate, trying to get the last Krabby Patty until Sandy kicked SpongeBob to her tree. And then SpongeBob landed against the tree, and then he got covered in leaves and started doing this hillbilly dance. Yeehaw! Shut up. I ain't got time for that crap. And so SpongeBob's like, Sandy, isn't it a little bit too late for autumn or something? Now here comes where the jokes become cringy. So Patrick said, "Oh, it's not autumn. I thought it was June o'clock." I think he said June o'clock or 2 o'clock. Instead of a watch, he had a Band-Aid on his hand with the watch drawn on it. See, this is why Nickelodeon is getting uncreative. I'm telling you guys, these episodes are not hilarious. So that's when Sandy realizes that her tree is dying. And so she goes into her tree to make new trees. So she went into a scientific freaking Frankenstein again, going scientific by pouring chemicals and everything that she turned out to be wrong. Her first scientific plant was, so the tree grew and then it catched on fire and it exploded. So Sandy made another tree plant with a hand, and then it grabbed Sandy and started choking her. See, that's why Sandy's not a scientist. A scientist knows how to make inventions and doesn't screw up on them on the first try. If Sandy takes all the time and effort, she should go back to school. If she went back to school and got all the education she needed, her inventions wouldn't be screwing up on her. That's why Sandy's not a true scientist, you guys. Scientists has to make theories. Sandy don't even make theories. She doesn't make theories. All she does is make inventions. A scientist always doesn't make inventions. A scientist always comes up with theories. See, Sandy, you're not a scientist. And then when Sandy finally made a tree, she accepted it. And so her tree started growing acorns, and acorns started raining down all over her treedom. So SpongeBob and Sandy decided to make some food with the tree, with the acorns that she found from her tree. So she made this ingredient called nutty butter or something. Nutty butter is like peanut butter or some crap, I don't know. So Sandy started making a lot of peanut butter. And here goes the part that really made me cringe the most. Instead of asking SpongeBob to try it, she grabbed the handful of nutty butter and shoved it into his mouth. Sandy, that's not what you do. Oh my God, Sandy, can you be any more stupid? You didn't even ask SpongeBob would he like some. You just grabbed the handful and shoved it into his mouth. Your dumb levels is way up notch, Sandy. You're not smart. You don't just grab a handful of food and shove it into your friend's mouth without asking them to try it out first. Well, Sandy, you're stupid. You are like hands down the stupidest character on SpongeBob. This is why the reason why I go way into detail with these episodes, so I can tell you how stupid these characters are. First of all, Patrick is stupid. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Oh yeah, this is what I also forgot to prod up. When Sandy's tree was dying, Patrick went into a lumberjack. He had red shirt on with blue overalls. Is he trying to be Mario? He's trying to be a lumberjack Mario. He tried cutting down the tree, and then he threw the axe at the glass, and the water started spewing out. Wow, Patrick, you're trying to be like a lumberjack Mario. He had the red shirt and the blue overalls. He's trying to be Mario. Oh, I'm trying to be Mario. I'll cut it down for you. No, Patrick, don't cut down my tree. I after grabbing a handful of Nutter Butter, shoving it to SpongeBob's mouth, not even asking him to want it first. So yeah, Sandy's Nutter Butter was so good, a whole army of people wanted some more. Saying, we want Nutty Butter, we want Nutty Butter, we want... Shut up! That's not creative. Making an episode where it's almost like those episodes in the Krusty Krab where the customers want Krabby Patties. We want Krabby Patties, we want... I mean, seriously, can they make any more episodes like that? So let's cut to the chase. So SpongeBob took the remaining acorns to like this abyss, to this cliff area with a wheelbarrow, and there's like this sensei fish guy with the jellyfish head. I think it was named Shamey Crap or something. I don't know what it is. So this was before Sandy made the little Nutter Butter crap or whatnot. So he gave SpongeBob a book with all these ingredients for the nuts. Yeah, Sandy had a whole box full of nuts. Who cares about your nuts, Sandy? Your nuts are nasty anyways. So yeah, he told SpongeBob about why Mother Nature isn't going too well or whatnot. So the sense, I don't know what his name was. I should have known his name because I saw the episode today on KidsCartoons.com, but I don't know any of the characters by heart. But yeah, it was like this jellyfish. It was like this fish guy with a jellyfish on his head, with the little scepter. It's a clam with a pearl inside of it. So yeah, that was the guy. That was before it. So since Sandy's Nutter Butter is becoming famous, so SpongeBob and Sandy went all over Bikini Bottom getting people Nutter Butter. Two things that Sandy did wrong. The first thing was grabbing the Nutter Butter and shoving it to SpongeBob's mouth without even asking him if he wanted to try some. I mean, she just grabbed a handful of it. Here, eat it. If you did that to me, Sandy, I would just knock you out in just a quick second. And then while SpongeBob and Sandy was delivering the Nutter Butter, Sandy threw a Nutter Butter and hit it a baby. What is wrong with you? Oh my God, you are freaking stupid, with on beyond mean. Why would you throw a glass jar into an infant? That is child abuse. And then the baby started crying, so the mom gave him the Nutter Butter. Sandy, you are so stupid. I can't believe you're still in Bikini Bottom existing. Oh, Lord. I swear to you, man, Sandy be doing some stupid stuff in the show. Why would you throw a jar at a baby? I mean, was it trying to land in the mother's hand, but it missed properly or something? Sandy need to be arrested for child abuse for throwing a glass jar at a poor, innocent baby who hasn't done anything to you. Jesus Christ, Sandy can't get any more stupid. So yeah, Sandy shows Patrick her little invention that can make more Nutter Butters or whatnot. No, yeah, Nutty Butter. It's called Nutty Butter. It's like peanut butter underneath the sea. So yeah, it's like a machine. Someone reads the book, and he tells Sandy that the nature can't take it anymore. So while Sandy was out still delivering jars with a wagon, and then yeah, so Sandy's tree started dying again, started drying up, and then the wind blew all the leaves off the tree, and the tree was leafless. So that's when SpongeBob and Patrick started freaking out, and then Sandy comes checking out the tree and starts yelling at SpongeBob and Patrick. First of all, you shouldn't be yelling at SpongeBob and Patrick because they're trying to help. First of all, you shouldn't be yelling at them in the first place because A, you shoved Nutter Butter down SpongeBob's throat, and then second of all, you threw a jar at a baby. Get your butt out of Bikini Bottom and go back to Texas where you came from, retard. So that's when let's cut to the endings because I don't want to make this review too long. So the ending, the same Sensei Fish guy came to Sandy's house, and then he told them a story. So it's a story about the sun. SpongeBob was the sun, and Patrick was the star, and Squidward was the moon. Why Squidward has to be the moon? Why does Squidward have to appear in everywhere? Hey, wait, why am I on the moon? I mean, that's not exactly what he said, but he said, why am I on the moon? So he told the story that the sun always plays with the star during the morning, and at night, the star goes around chasing the moon. So Squidward's like, get away from me! And so, yeah, so this is one part where the star landed on the sun, which was SpongeBob, and then started catching on fire. The art style was pretty good, you guys. The art style for this episode, the art style for the story was decent for that time. So after the Sensei Fish guy told them the story, SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy slept throughout the whole thing. You guys don't pay attention. This was school. If this was school, you would have got it sent to the principal's office. Do not. Oh my God, Sandy, you are so stupid. Why would you fall asleep while the sensei told you guys a very important story? It's not a sensei, you guys. I don't know his name. If you guys know the name of the fish from the episode Sandy's Nutmare, please put it in the link in the description. Please put your comments down below because I forgot his name already. So at the end, Sandy learned the lesson, took the acorns back to Texas, fixed the tree up, and then the sensei fish got on the bus and the guy told him to stand on the white line. And that was the episode Sandy's Nutmare. Verdict. 1.5 stars out of 5. Uncreative as always. Sandy did some stupid things in this episode. First, she fought SpongeBob over the last Krabby Patty. Second, she sorry for the stuttering, you guys. Second, she grabbed a handful of the nutty butter that she made and shoved it into SpongeBob's mouth without even asking him did he want to try some. Seriously, ask him, hey SpongeBob, you like to try my new nutty butter? Sure, Sandy. Yeah, here, give me a bowl. You can at least give him a bowl of it, but why you have to grab the thing and shove it into his mouth? Sandy, you're stupid, you're not smart, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're retarded. I can't even stand Sandy's Nutmare. The episode was cringeworthy, it was bad. Sandy was a complete idiot. To the baby, SpongeBob by shoving the nutter butter down his throat without even asking him that he wanted to try some. If that was me, you did that too. You're gonna get a black eye, Sandy. You're just gonna get a black eye because I do not want to be treated that way. So yeah, you guys, that's my review for Sandy's Nutmare. The episode had really corny jokes with Patrick with the Band-Aid and the little clock, the lumberjack Patrick trying to be like Mario with the red shirt and the blue overalls trying to be like Mario. He threw an axe at Sandy's tree dome and the glass shattered and then water started spewing out. Sandy pouring chemicals, trying to make trees. Sandy had a box full of nuts. Who cares about your nuts, Sandy? You're not a boy. You're not a boy, Sandy. Sorry, you guys. Sorry for all the stuttering. I was trying to provide as much information as possible with this episode, but it wasn't that funny, you guys. This episode was cringeworthy. It wasn't funny. The jokes were lame. Sandy's Nutmare gets a 1.5 stars out of 5. If these episodes were good, I would give them a much higher rating, but I'm sorry, you guys. Now, the next episode that I need to see is Sold, Layman Fortune, what else? I also need to see SpongeBob's Long Pants, Larry's Gym, yeah, these Copy Bob, Dee-Doo Pants, and Sharks vs. Pods. There's also other episodes like Food Con Castaways. I also need to see that. Food Con Castaways. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of new episodes that I need to see. Hope you guys enjoyed my review for Sandy's Nutmare. I hope Sandy dies from a heart attack because she had no reason shoving the nutter butter down SpongeBob's mouth, and she has no reason throwing a jar of it to a baby. Was he trying to aim it for the mother, or she just accidentally aimed it towards the baby? That's child abuse. Yeah, Sandy needs to get arrested. She needs to get arrested.